regional representatives, Mrs. Charlie Tumelo, and other ITU officials here present. Portra's Acting Director General, Mrs. Nyamutwa, and other Portra staff here present. Ministry of ICT, Portra's Postal and Courier Services, represented by Mrs. G. Chivoto, and other ministry officials here present. Leadership of Langan Girls High School, teachers and students, invited teachers and students from other schools, distinguished guests and ladies, good morning. I was excited but humbled when I heard that this year's Girls in ICT event would be held at the only girls' school in Mashonaland Central Province, Langan Girls High School. It was an honor when I was requested to make a brief speech at my school that molded me. As I look back 12 years ago, I remember saying, "Mom, I respect you and I respect Dad too. But if you think I'm going to wear that uniform and shave my head for the next 4 years, you must be joking." What will my friends say if they found out that my school is not as popular as I like it to be? That I'm in fact going to a school in the Bundu heart of Zimbabwe. Shocking though this statement might be, as I was preparing for my first day as a former student at the school. As the years passed, I bonded and adapted with the school. Friends became family, and teachers became parents. But I always felt like I was a geographical error. Like being here was a punishment from parents, and this place would only prepare me for the least to look forward to in the future. I know some of you feel the same way too, but here I am, a product of Langan Girls High. With a journey of tests that have become testimonies. I found courage and solace in the activities I was involved in whilst I was here. I was part of the Interaction Club, the Entertainment Club, the school choir, and the public speaking and debate, public speaking and debate, and as short as I was vice captain of the volleyball team 2005. All these contributed to the foundation of a young, bold, and confident young lady that stands before you. As an art student, I saw myself as a fashion designer because I did fashion and fabrics, a lawyer because of how good I was in my art subjects, and at some point, a cook because of how good my Chilena's food smelled a mile away from the dining room. Pork and Sam being his best dish. Never at one point did ICTs fit itself in my stream of consciousness as I sat in class pondering on the question Mr. Bomba had given us a minute to think about, as he repeatedly asked, "Where do you see yourself after leaving the school?" 18 years later, I have obtained an honors degree in public relations management, and I'm working towards my master's. Just like our school's motto, hard work yields success. I'm now working for one of Zimbabwe's best telecommunications company, NetOne, and playing my part in the marketing department. I may not be as technical or systematized as you'd like to think, but I'm able to interpret what technology creates for the understanding and appreciation of the market. Who knew that one day, this girl who went to a school in the Bundu heart of Zimbabwe would be the creativity behind the flyers that you see outside and much more. Technology has made life easier because through it, one can now send and receive money on their mobile phones using, for example, One Wallet if you're on NetOne, EcoCash if you're on Econet, and Telecash if you're on Telecel, and any other mobile money transfer platforms. I'm grateful to ITU, International Communications Union, for fulfilling their promises to connect the people, connect the world. Through them, this Girls in ICT is celebrated in over 150 countries around the world, including Zimbabwe. ICT is agenda insensitive, meaning there is no ICT for men and there is no ICT for women. ICT has removed boundaries and it has squashed the time and has created opportunities for countries like Zimbabwe to participate in the global village. We appreciate the efforts of ITU and Portras, who are extending communications coverage and access that enable people in rural areas like Chiweche to communicate with relatives and friends anywhere in the world. I applaud our government in taking a stand in recognizing not only you and I, the girl child, but allowing equal opportunities in this field at a tender age through STEM. We live in the digital age, and it's not easy to find a job. Unemployment is high, and businesses are not always hiring. But even in this moment, companies are clamoring for people with ICT skills and appreciation. Make sure you're part of these people. Lots of young people such as yourself and I are always glued to our cell phones, laptops and tablets, and often have a thing or two to teach our elders. But many of you do not realize that working in ICTs is also exciting, rewarding, and great fun. And I stand before you as evidence of this statement. Why play Angry Birds or Candy Crush when you could be the one designing it? Why complain about technology when you could be working for it to make a difference in your community, the nation, and the world? Before I leave your presence, always know that you can do anything anyone else can, but only you can do it better, and let no one convince you otherwise. It's a long way to the top, and there's no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. So I urge you, my little sisters, to study hard, dream big, stay focused, and you can be what you want to be if you believe in yourself first. Let's be ICT creators instead of ICT consumers. I thank you.
Apasi nachokutaura chiandei kumba zvataurwa ka vaiva vakasi kuvereka kungenini vakubi uri wegaka neni tichitsvuka ya saka ngatichiverengai maika taurwa kunzi ngativerenge tidzidze handitika. We must go to school and learn, like our guest Ofrona is saying. And ICTs, ICTs are what? Most of them should be available for you, like yes. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause again for the speaker. Thank you. We asked